Hey everyone, today I want to bring you a video about one thing that many new traders do. Maybe you have been involved in this thing and you're not so new anymore, but you still been involved in this. Is a misconception of buying a stock that has some kind of decent news and thinking that you're gonna make $1 million out of it when it is a low float name and it's just has probably a contract out or some kind of news that make a stock move in the pre-market. And as you've seen, oftentimes the name of a stock, when any kind of news or contract or any kind of partnership in regards to maybe something that they going to do with another big company like Amazon or Walmart, Target, or anything, make the name run higher like crazy. Now, over the last couple of days, in Friday, we had WRK that ramped up like crazy. Okay, look at the daily here. We're going to show you the 15. Look at it here. Nice flat consolidation and break. We're going to take it to the spot. I'm going to show you a picture even. I'm going to show you a picture of when it started to ramp up and when it started to move. If you want to be alerted about this type of names and this type of moves, go to traderscolony.com. And this is one of the benefits that you will have by signing up into the private trading group. Again, the trading group, it's private. I had it open for a long time, but now the trading group is exclusive and private. And this is one of the things that you will able to see and have as one of the benefits. To have all of that, we have video lessons. We have many teachings inside of that. Deep watch list. As of right now, I just finished it up and I'm going to be sending that email tomorrow. But I'm just going to put a couple of them in the email. The rest of them are going to be posted in the private trading session, as long as open positions, day trade ideas, swing trade ideas, and many other things. If you're willing and you want to take advantage of those things, go over to tradescolony.com and get access to the premium content that you're going to find in the private trading group. If you only want to get ideas once a week, you create a free account over tradescolony.com and you have in your inbox every single Sunday trading ideas and watch list over the next week. And many times new traders get involved in this thinking to hold forever. Now, experienced traders go in with a different type of mindset when it comes down to this type of moves. If you notice here, looking at KODK, this one is a company that made, and I'll say made, I don't know what they're doing as of right now, but they used to make cameras back in the days, and they just say all of a sudden now, we're going to change the business model and we're going to jump into the vaccinations, right, and development and testings for the COVID-19. And all of a sudden the government, or they announced in the news of a contract for like $742 million, something like that the government was giving them a grant so they could shift their business model or their sector or what they used to do into the testing, because the government just wants to push the testing and the vaccinations, and they just want to see whose company get to the finish line faster so they can start pushing everything, because they want to reopen the whole nation, the whole country, right? So they just putting money all over the place to see who's gonna get to the finish line first. And so You see this thing ramping up in the first day, second day, but then just slamming down. There's many people that got involved in this move. And when we saw the name KODK go to 60 something bucks, right, from the $2 and change, and it was a move like crazy. The problem with this is that you cannot go into these things thinking that you're gonna hold forever, that you're gonna invest in these companies. These type of moves are moves that allow you to hit a certain level to grow your account, but not to hold it forever, like you're investing for dividends or none of that kind of stuff, or thinking that it's going to be the next Amazon and you're going to hold it for 20 years. You look at the growth of Amazon for the last couple of years. At some point, you know, their stock price was really low, but they run up slowly, just like Tesla, or maybe on the names, maybe Overstock, OSTK. At some point was like 14, 13 bucks, 15 bucks. I used to talk about this with the guys on Trading Group many times, and all of a sudden I see it trading in the 90 something range, and it's like crazy, right? How it happens. Let me just post this thing. But look, back here after this thing, it's hovering around 10 bucks, 11 bucks, $14. And I used to say, well, I want to short it here, even in this consolidation, right? There's a couple of spots in the consolidation that I was looking back then, and because I saw how it came up, and I was thinking I want to short this thing, but then there was no shares to short that I couldn't find that day. Thankfully, I didn't hit it that way, because look at this thing, how it actually went up to like 130 bucks, something like that, $128.50, right? So what I'm trying to say is, companies like, for example, let me see, SUNW, that over the last couple of days we have seen rack up, because this electric trucks and all of that kind of stuff has been hot in the market, right? All of a sudden you see the spikes, and look at how they go up, but all of a sudden they just starts coming down, right? And if you buy in the top, it's probably not going to be convenient for you. So what I'm trying to say is, try to look for entries if you're going to take any of this kind of plays. SUNW, SBY, over the last few days, look at how SBY run up. It was hovering around 109 back here. Look, 103. And he just opened around what, $3 and change, 423, went up to a 423 when he opened at 357, and a higher day that day was 37.99, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just take a look at the high of this candle, 46.67, right? I could just take this one here anyway, but look at how it starts coming down, right? And yes, there was an opportunity here yesterday to reclaim, when he reclaimed the spot on top of the view. I'm not going to tell you that I did traded this thing, but if you look at the bull flag formation here, when he actually reclaimed the VWAP, he gave you a nice opportunity right there just to go to, what's that, 1168, top of the bull flag formation, 979 here. That's a $2 range, which is actually pretty good, isn't it? It's not a bad thing. But what I'm trying to say to you guys is, which other names can I actually bring up real quick here to try to show you the examples that I'm trying to bring forth into you. TATT. Look at how TATT moved that day. When he opened, pre-market hours right here, got a higher day, 858. He started to ramp up, and probably there was a lot of people that tried. I saw it, reclaim the VWAP here in the pre-market hours. It start running like crazy. A lot of people might start thinking this thing is going to be the next SPY. And it did run in the pre-market hours, but look at how then it starts to come down. Right? It's not something for you to hold forever. Even the same SPY that we're talking about here in the first day, let me just bring the pointer back to that spot just to show you what I'm talking about here, because I honestly just want to save you guys from having to deal with this type of stuff. And you can see that I had some trend lines here for some spots that I wanted to hit, but look at here, you got hold of it about 35-40 minutes right here. You went to the $47, $46.67, and then it resumed when he got halted in the way down, got halted at 33.53, and resumed down here at the open on this one, $22. And then started to go sideways, hold it. By the end of the day, he got down to $13. At some point, it got down to $11.37 when it was at 40 something bucks. Now imagine that you're holding this and you're hoping and praying. What do you think is going to happen to your account? What I'm trying to say, first thing you got to know is you got to know what type of pattern you're good at. What type of pattern gives you the best probabilities for you personally, not for everybody else, for you. And you have to develop that mindset as a trader, going in with measure risk, knowing what type of pattern you trade best, not okay. But if you're gonna put in any kind of risk, you gotta know what type of trader you are and what type of pattern you are able to take, because you're good trading those type of patterns. Either you short or long, you wait for the opportunity, you hit it, you slap it, take your profits and go away. Because short, what I'm trying to say is low floats are good opportunities when they start running on news to allow you to grow small account or a decent sized account, no matter what kind of account you have. But it allows you to grow your account in a little bit of a fast pace, but it's not for you to hold forever. Marry the stock or try to invest in it like you some kind of Warren Buffett. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. For now, take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys around. Bye bye.